Wow, fantastic, baby.
Today, we will introduce a 7-member group that has been capturing the hearts of K-pop fans around Asia. Today's featured stars are B2B. Along with their amazing live singing, they're always presenting people with powerful performances. We're gonna let you in with them behind the scenes just for our KBS World viewers. Let's go and meet the up-and-coming B2B.
After debuting in 2012, the boy band B2B, aka Born to Beat, quickly emerged as a super rookie group armed with a multitude of talents. Now they're out to conquer the world with their intense charisma.
셋넷 본! 안녕하세요, 부입니다.
B2B appearing on stage. Just the name B2B is enough to make the hearts of fans flutter. Any place where their fans may be turns into a concert hall. Like sweethearts, the 7-member group and their fans are just happy to share a moment together. Since B2B is known for powerful performances and excellent singing skills, audience expectations are high. With the unique appeal of each of the 7 members, B2B are winning more and more hearts and expanding onto the global stage. Such cool guys. Their name is B2B.
첫 인상은 그리 좋진 않았어요. 후크송 느낌 아닌가 해서 B2B 이것저것 안 되니까 뭐라도 이렇게 특이한 걸로 나오는구나 이렇게 인식할 것 같은 불안함이 있는 거야, 솔직히 말하면.
전체적으로 지금까지 앨범 중에서 가장 퀄리티가 좋았던 앨범이었어요. 뭐 의상적인 면이라든지 비주얼적인 면이라든지 마케팅적인 면이라든지 너무너무 다 지금까지 해왔던 것보다 더 좋은 퀄리티로 같이 이렇게 함께 해가지고 모든 순간들을 다 이렇게 잊지 못하는 것 같아요, 저희.
중간중간에 따라하는 그런 응원법이 있거든요. 다같이! 근데 그거를 자연스럽게 막 우리 팬분들도 아닌데 다 따라해 주시고 막 그렇게 해주셔서 되게 막 신기했어요. 기억에 많이 남고.
In order to transform from idols who just sing well to true musicians who really know how to create music, the B2B members try hard to write songs and lyrics while studying music and displaying the unique colors of the group.
7명 전체적으로 가장 좋아하는 노래는 와우라는 노래예요. 저희가 이제 스트레스 플레이라는 앨범의 타이틀곡인데 저희가 느꼈을 때 가장 흥이 나고 행복한 노래가 와우인 것 같아요. 네.
급이 달라 난 달라 제가 달라 like it I like it.
저는 그 입술을 뺏었어라는 노래가 있는데요. 원래 데뷔곡이 이거였어요. 원래 근데
임팩트도 있고 마음에 되게 들어했던 곡인데 상황상 어쩌다 보니까 안 하게 돼서 되게 아쉬웠고요. 해외 앨범으로 또 따로 냈긴 냈는데 저희 팬분들도 되게 그 입술을 뺏었어라는 노래를 보고 싶다고. 그 입술을 뺏었어 그래야만 했었어.
이면식 좋아요. 선제 공격. 아하. 어떻게든 살려보려고 하는데요.
하나, 둘, 셋. Who do you think is the most powerful member?
저는 힘이 셉니다.
팔 힘만 약한데 팔 힘이 중요한 게임이네요. 한 반란을 일으키고 싶네요.
하나, 둘, 셋. 네, 자, 제1경기 저희 이민혁 군이 모두의 예상을 뒤엎고 현재 1승을 거둔 가운데 자, 제2대결 갑니다. 네. 하나, 둘, 셋.
네, 깜짝 놀라셨죠? 저도 놀랐어요.
깜짝 놀랐어 지금.
앞으로 저 힘 약하다고 놀리지 마세요.
네, 여기.
B2B가 드디어 데뷔한 지 100일이 됐습니다. 뿅 100일. 하나, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 1000일, 만일 뭐 한 것도 없는데 100일이 확 지나가 버렸어요. 그죠?
멋진 B2B가 되고 진지한 얘기 하고 있는데 그러면 돼요. 감사하고 또 사랑합니다. 열심히 하는 B2B가 될 거고요.
축하합니다. B2B 100일 축하합니다.
내 마음대로야. 선물로 성인용품 해외 팬이 주신 건데 이게 서툰 한국어로 이제 오빠가 행복했으면 좋겠다. 이동을 해야 되는데 마침 어떤 팬분께서 오셔가지고 저한테 군것질 거리를 이렇게 주셨어요. 너무 감사해서 너무 감사합니다. 정말 감사합니다고 딱 타서 먹으려고 딱 열었는데 다 빈 봉지였던 거예요.
배고팠던 성재는 화가 났겠지.
아직까지 계속 찾고 있으니까 멀리기만 하세요.
생일은
원투 비트잖아요. 그래서 비트고 저희 팬 여러분들 팬덤 이름이 멜로디예요. 그래서 비트와 멜로디가 모여야 하나의 음악이 될 수 있잖아요. 그래서 항상 저희한테는 없어서는 안 되는 존재라고 생각을 하고 있습니다.
서로 이제 편한 느낌이에요. 왔어? 약간 이런 느낌?
저희를 보려고 자주 오시는 분들도 계세요. 오빠 저 이제 돌아가요. 그러고 또 올게요 하면은 정말 또 다시 얼마 안 돼서 다시 또 오고 와서 저 얼굴 보고 또 인사하고 편지도 주고받고 받으면서 그러다 또 저 갈게요 했다가 또 다시 오시고 아니 주고받는 게 아니라 제가 받죠.
Fans are willing to come out wherever B2B members may be. Because of their support, B2B has joined the ranks of the top K-pop boy bands.
네, KBS 월드를 시청하고 계신 전 세계 시청자분들, 저희 아주 매력이 넘치는 B2B라는 그룹 앞으로 많이 응원해 주시고 사랑해 주시기를 저희가 바라겠습니다. 그럼 지금까지 B2B였습니다.
The queen's attire, it looks so pretty. This man is one of the kings in the Joseon dynasty. Well, let me greet him. Looking at these luxurious royal items, I can really feel the dignity of Korean kings. I've heard that the royal culture of Korea made a great advance in Seoul. In Seoul, you can find traditional and cutting-edge culture happening side by side. Seoul was the capital of Joseon dynasty for 500 years. And so you can still see the traces of royal culture happening here in Seoul. Let's go on a journey to seek out the hidden secrets of Seoul, a place where both the past and present coexist.
The history of the Joseon dynasty, which lasted for 500 years on the Korean peninsula, coexists with the glittering high-rise buildings lining the capital city of Seoul. The remains of fortress walls from the Joseon era can be found scattered around the city, demonstrating its long service as the capital.
Within modern Seoul City as we know it, remain city boundary walls built 500 years ago to surround what was then known as Hanyang City. By visiting this area, one truly gets a taste of the royal era from that time.
Located in central Seoul, Changdeok Palace is an exceptional example of palace architecture and design, blending harmoniously with the surrounding gardens. The palace was listed as a UNESCO World Cultural Heritage Site in 1997. There is another site where you can get a closer look at the spatial layout of a residence and the style of cooking from Joseon. In an old house constructed more than 500 years ago by a descendant of King Sejong the Great, the fourth ruler of the Joseon dynasty, royal court cuisine of the era is being revived based on in-depth historical research.
신솔로라는 틀이고요. 원래 명칭은 열구자탕이라고 하는 거고요. 이제 이 열면은 이제 불숯을 이제 넣어가지고 오랫동안 따뜻함을 지속되게 하기 위해서요.
오늘 처음 봅니다.
아 예. 이제 여기를
The rules of royal cooking were strictly defined in terms of the types, number, and arrangement of dishes on the table. One of the most widely known royal cuisine dishes, shinseollo, was generally served at court banquets. It is boiled meat stock with vegetables and mushrooms in a special cooking pot with holes. It is then served on top of a burner. All the finest regional delicacies were introduced to the palace, so the royal meals boast a wide assortment of ingredients. The reason why shinseollo is placed at the center of the table is that the blend of ingredients in the pot symbolizes the harmonization of different opinions and political interests.
신솔로는 재료가 육류라든가 야채라든가 해물이든가 여러 가지가 함께 어우러져 가지고 맛을 내는데 화합을 의미하는 음식이에요. 그래서 반드시 중요한 궁중 연회에는 빠지지 않고 꼭 제일 먼저 중앙에 올라갑니다.
The wishes of the kings to work in concert for the good of the people and enjoy a banquet are perfectly reflected in 신설로.
어떻게 한 그릇 안에서 다 같이 요리하지만 다 생선, 고기, 채소 다 원래 있었던 맛이 살고 있습니다.
네.
여성들이 이거 먹으면 되게 건강됩니다.
Meals at the royal court were prepared with ingredients sent by the people of each region. The king was able to see how well his people were living through his meals. In lean years, he would reduce the number of side dishes. The seemingly extravagant meals of the court were in fact a reflection of sharing by the royal family.
오늘 많이 배웠고 이렇게 깊은 역사 있는 식사 먹으면 되게 감사한 마음이 있어요.
Behind Changdeok Palace lies the Huwon, or rear garden. Here, every building is in perfect harmony with nature. There is a special variety of rice cake that perfectly synchronizes with the name of the palace, which means Palace of Prospering Virtue.
임금님께서 이렇게 옛날에 이렇게 생신날 그날 드셨던 두텁떡을 한번 같이 해보려고 해요.
Rice is the staple of the Korean diet, particularly in the Joseon period. People shared rice cakes called tteok with their neighbors on special occasions. Among these, duteopdeok was a celebratory royal food that was served on the birthdays of king. White bean powder and a variety of nuts and fruits, including yuzu, chestnuts, jujubes, and pine nuts, are mixed and placed inside sweet rice and then steamed to create duteopdeok. It's a rare food that takes a lot of time and energy. On king's birthdays, plentiful amounts of duteopdeok were prepared to be served at the banquet tables, and the leftovers were shared by all the members of the palace.
너무 아름답습니다. 그리고 맛있겠습니다.
It looks simple, but it's very nutritious. One piece of the tteok is enough to fill your stomach.
한 가지 맛 안 있고 조금씩 여러 가지 새로운 맛도 살고 있고 고소하고 살짝 달콤하지만 너무 달콤하지 않습니다.
맞아요.
Duteopdeok symbolizes one role required of a king, sharing food with as many people as possible.
대단하다.
네.
최고!
최고.
Right in the center of Seoul is the only site where you can experience the atmosphere of the Joseon dynasty on a rickshaw.
Directly connected to the palace's outer world.
Bukchon Hanok village is a traditional neighborhood with a long history. The area was customarily the residential district for high-ranking government officials and the nobility. About 900 Hanok houses have been well preserved to create a 600-year-old urban environment attracting crowds of visitors interested in Korean history and culture. As you wander around the area, you can encounter another traditional taste of Korea. Seolleongtang is one of Koreans' favorite dishes. It's a Korean broth made from ox bones, brisket, and other cuts of meat, simmered over a low flame for over 10 hours. It is normally eaten together with rice and noodles. One of the most widely known origins of royal food relates to ancestral sacrifice. In the Joseon dynasty, Korean kings regularly made national sacrifices at the Seonnongdan, meaning the altar for the sacrifices, to venerated farmers. After the king prayed for a good harvest at the altar, he shared the soup with the people of Joseon.
맛있게 보입니다.
여기다가 말아서 먹기도 하고요. 국수가 같이 그 국수. 스파게티 먹는 거 같이 이렇게 말아서 스푼을 이렇게 얹어서.
Seolleongtang reflects the wishes of the king to keep his people from starving.
진짜 생각보다 설렁탕 심플? 좀 복잡한 식사 아니지만 너무 맛있습니다. 진짜 건강입니다.
Korean royal court cuisine contains some important messages, a sense of harmony within fascinating delicacies, and affection for the people, expressed through unpretentious cuisine.
Since you just took a look at the past of the city of Seoul, why don't we move on and look into the present? Experience of Korea provides to reality. Today, we will bring you to one of the most popular places among tourists. Dongdaemun Fashion Town, one of the top shopping destinations in all of Seoul and also the epicenter of Korean fast fashion. What's gonna happen when we hit the streets? Let's head out to the red-hot Dongdaemun Fashion District to find out.
Who are going to be today's lucky few?
Mission? Designer?
Today's mission is to become a fashion designer at Dongdaemun. With a 40-year history, Dongdaemun Fashion Town is one of the world's largest fashion complexes and is home to more than 30,000 shops, blending the past with the present. This unique one-stop system that spans designing to manufacturing and distribution has made it possible to accelerate the production of clothing and diversify fashion design, creating popular shopping and tourist destinations.
It's just very colorful and unique style. I'm sure you're gonna like it. I'm loving it, really.
Today's mentor is an up-and-coming designer from Dongdaemun. He studied fashion in London and took part in London Fashion Week 2013. Shin Young-Jun is an emerging fashion designer who has captivated not only Korean fans, but won hearts in Europe as well.
이번에 옷을 만드시면 정말 잘 만드셔야 돼요. 왜냐면 제가 쇼가 있거든요. 그 쇼에 두 분 중에 한 분을 제가 쇼에 세워드릴 겁니다.
우와!
네.
한 명?
한 명?
이제부터 줘야 돼요?
제가 미션 하나 드릴게요. 자, 제 미션은 한국의 멋을 살려라입니다. 시작합시다.
Their designer experience finally begins.
Fighting!
Ghazale set out to find an idea.
Where are you going?
I'm going to see some historical places in Korea.
She stopped at Hungin-jimun. Modern shopping malls stand side by side with international markets and historical architecture. This provides a unique vista. Anita drew her inspiration from hanbok, traditional Korean costume which interests her. What designs will they come up with?
I was inspired by the hanbok as well. So as you can see, the design here, the standing collar, along with kind of smart classic stripes. And then I also liked putting this is my own country's design, Kazakh design.
Ghazale came up with a brilliant concept.
어떤 작품이 나올지 너무 기대됩니다. 그러면 우리 원단을 사러 한번 가볼까요? 네. 좋습니다. 자, 가시죠. 네.
They are headed to Dongdaemun shopping complex within the Dongdaemun fashion town. A number of fashion designers have launched their dreams here. This market specializes in fabric and a huge variety of clothing materials. Here in Dongdaemun, many aspiring designers work furiously in their shops, full of passion to fulfill their dreams. Ghazale chooses the fabric for her dress.
This is mine. Looks good? Looks good?
Meanwhile, Anita is taking much longer to select her fabric.
이렇게 두 개? 이렇게 두 개? 콤비네이션?
진짜 좋아요.
진짜 이쁘다. 진짜 서양 원단인데 느낌은 한복
Anita is skillful at making clothes, since she used to create clothing back in Kazakhstan. Ghazale is majoring in arts. Dongdaemun has special meaning for both of them, as they dream to become fashion designers.
누구 옷이 더 예쁘게 나올까요?
Of course mine. Isn't it obvious?
That's her wishful thinking. She can dream on.
They have to compete in good spirits to be on the stage. Both pursue their zeal for design until late into the night. Dongdaemun Fashion Town grows even busier at night. There is a new landmark in Dongdaemun. The Dongdaemun Design Plaza, also called the DDP, was officially inaugurated in March 2014. It is characterized by the curving forms of elongated structures. DDP is a multi-purpose facility with venues for performances and exhibitions, along with retail stores. What catches the attention of international visitors the most is the Hallyu Experience Zone.
See? I like.
They seem to fall in love with Korean actors.
Like this.
What captivated them the most is this. What could it be?
One, two, three, jump!
Wow!
What kind of picture did they get? Wow, it's really fantastic. The night deepens. They seem to be absorbed in their work.
이것 좀 먹고 하세요.
Shin brought them some midnight snacks. These are popular midnight snacks among retailers and designers in Dongdaemun who have to stay up late.
Let's see how this tastes.
What does Anita, a lover of Korean food, think about tteokbokki?
Is it good?
It's spicy, but it's good.
Ghazale, who has not become accustomed to spicy food, chose kimbap. She seems to be very satisfied. Dongdaemun is an epicenter for creative ideas by designers who spare no pains. One day before the fashion show. They seem to be in high spirits today. Their work turned out beautifully after just a week. Anita shows her clothing first. Ghazale's was open to the public. It's time for the designer to judge. Shin hesitates for a while over his choice.
두 분 의상을 우열을 가릴 수가 없습니다. 너무 잘했습니다, 정말. 자, 두 분 모두 자, 저의 패션쇼를 준비해 주세요.
It was a gift from the designer who was impressed by the passion of the two women. Finally, the show kicks off. The uniqueness and creativity of Dongdaemun fashion motivates aspiring designers. Today's show is a performance fashion show where the experimental spirit of emerging designers can shine. Fashion designer Shin Young-gyun's show slot begins as a photography component is performed.
모델 같아.
Their missions were complete.
보러 나오는 순간 너무 멋있는 거예요, 정말. 감사합니다. 최고였습니다.
Nerve-wracking, breathtaking, amazing, scary, and in just one word, just fantabulous.
It was such an honor to work with such a special and professional people, and I was very happy to be in this show. Nice experience.
It was an unforgettable experience, realizing their dreams in the fashion mecca of Dongdaemun.
Wow, Korea is such an amazing country. The more you get to know about Korea, the more you want to learn more about the country. For more about Korean stars, attractions to visit, and amazing cultural experiences, don't miss our next episode. See you later!
지금 좀 패해 울면 내 길이가 남기고 가서 못참 고맙다